Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and these are 3 variations of SabreCut's ratchets. These are pretty amazing little 72 tooth objects, tools, but I thought I'd go over each one. The difference between them has to do with whether or not they've got a 1/4 inch drive or a hex. This is quarter, and a quarter, this is the MRS. Let me double check. MRSC05, if I can read that correct. Off my notes here. This one has a 1/4, kind of like a breaker bar on one end, and a hex drive ratchet on the other. So this one here is the MRSC04. If I can get that, there we go. And then finally, this guy here is the MRSC01, and this is a hex ratchet and a solid hex driver. And this also has a ball detent to hold that in. You can see with the retaining ring around the base. But anyway, so are they good? So far, where I play with them, very handy. Obviously, you can use drivers in here. You could use nut drivers. And of course, you could put an adapter if you wanted to run a socket. Or if that's really what you want to do, then you might as well get something like this, because you could throw a socket on one end. You can throw a socket on the other if you want. Handy. It is a reversible. In fact, if you notice, all of these are reversible of their 72 tooth ratchets. This guy here, you could run both. So I could put a socket on it and a hex bit. I mean, how convenient is that? Especially if you do work that involves 2 sizes, you know, of say a number 2 Phillips and a 10mm or something, or a 3/8 or whatever, and you are using it over and over again. You could build a tool, that's designed specifically for that. And then the standard hex driver. So this comes in quite handy. You could throw something in here to make your kind of improvised, sort of like a T handle. It's an L handle. It does have a little bit of a grip down here for some faster work. If I throw a smaller bit on there, it's turned into a little quick driver, or drop the bit into this, and you've got what is really a low profile heavy metal. I could throw that in and use it as an extra length handle for more leverage. Lots of options, many options with these things, and they seem pretty solid. They run from around $21, $22, something like that. Of course, like I always say now, if you check in late, the price may be totally different than what I'm saying, but that's what they are at the time of video. And you know that I love these little guys, little tiny drivers, especially small socket drivers or small wrenches. They just come in so handy. They're great. But here are 3 SabreCut. That is the brand name, SabreCut 72 tooth ratchets that have different ends, and you get to choose which one you want, or in my case, they seem so handy and affordable, I got all 3. With that, Doc out.